Our breath is our body's number one access point to life force energy. The other ways that we build life force are through sleeping, eating, and drinking. However, none of these are more important than the air that we breathe. We can last days without sleeping, food, or water, but we can't last even a few minutes without breath. Our breath is our number one material source of life force. It actually makes sense that our breath would have a strong influence on our ability to retain our ejaculations. In simple terms, if we take a deep breath, we are bringing in a significant amount of life force. If we take only a small, shallow breath, we're taking in much less life force. How we breathe throughout the day, and especially how we breathe during lovemaking, has a strong influence on our body's life force management. Something that can help people reach a state of orgasm faster is by shortening their breath and clenching their bodies. A shallow breath will create a very small distribution of our life force, whereas a large, huge, deep breath will help us move life force through our bodies much more effectively. Our breath is one of our best friends with learning how to manage our ejaculation response. If we notice our arousal rate increasing quickly and we're almost at the point of no return, one of the best things that we can do is relax our body and start to slow down our breath into huge, large, rhythmic, deep breaths. This is such an important tip because if we are reaching that point of no return, just knowing that we can start to inhale and let go of some deep breaths and have that help us out, this tip alone is a bit of a game changer. To give us an experience of how this works, we're going to do a quick exercise. We're going to work with the depths of our inhale and our exhale. So play with me for a moment. For the first part of the exercise, we're going to take a shallow inhale and really push that exhale out hard so you have a profound, deep exhale. So shallow inhale, deep exhale. What we're doing is we're bringing in just a little bit of life force and letting go of a significant amount of life force. This should result in a subtle felt sense of fatigue or like a sense of subtle weakness. So let's try it out. So do it a few times and just notice how you feel. I know I feel a little bit sluggish after having done that. Let's try the opposite now. Let's try huge, deep inhales with as shallow of an exhale as possible. Let's do it 3 or 4 times. I know right away I already feel a little bit more energized, like I've got more mental focus and like there's more power in my body. When we have shallow inhales, we bring in a little bit of life force. When we have shallow exhales, we off-gas or release a little bit of life force. But when we have huge, deep inhales and exhales, we bring in lots of energy and we release lots of energy. These subtle breath techniques can be so helpful for life force energy management. If we're reaching that point of no return, powerful exhales where we're releasing life force energy can be one of your best friends. If you're having a difficult time reaching orgasm, shallow exhales might be your best friend, so you're only releasing small amounts of life force and storing more of it. You might be starting to see that all of these techniques can be applied all in one lovemaking experience to weave together a full spectrum orgasmic energy management practice. In the next video, we're going to keep adding more tools to your tool belt so that you can apply all of them together to assist you in controlling your ejaculation response better.